This is a random question. Why'd y'all choose the loop when you did the OPP video? Because y'all drove past the loop. Was that like a hot spot for you? I always wanted to know why y'all chose the Loop Hotel. Being from Jersey, I just know about the Loop Hotel back in the day.
I mean, it's Jersey.
Yeah.
It's a motel.
Yeah.
It's where we was rolling up. Wasn't nobody going to no expensive hotels
Yeah,
and
no.
nothing. You get your jump off, especially the OPP.
Yeah.
You gonna hit off Route 3, 1 and 9, something, you know.
Short
You gonna
stay.
hit a short stay. Long Pokemon. You feel me? So, you know, it had to go in.
Yeah. Now, I had a question. I always start my interviews off, and it's gonna lead to something. But how did your mother and your father meet? Do you remember? You know how they met?
Nah, my father was gone by the time I was born. My moms and my grandmas held it down, my uncles and all that, the relatives. But how they met, I have no idea. And, you know, it's one of those things that I guess a lot of kids growing up, no matter what city, state you in, it's like a lot of fathers, especially when we came up, wasn't there. I see an insurgence of fathers being there after the 70s and 80s because they was like, I'm not going to have my kids grow up like that. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, for me, I don't take it as a loss. I take it as a gain of just knowing I didn't want my kids to grow up like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And your kids now, you got 3 kids, right?
No, I got 6 kids and 2 grandkids.
2 grandkids.
Yeah, I'm an old man.
Yeah, I got a grandbaby too.
That part.
One though.
That part.
How did fatherhood change you? Because I know that when you, especially not having a father, being a dad, when I was younger, it didn't change me as much now. Because now I got a 22-year-old and I got a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. So now being in my 40s having kids is totally different. Do you find a difference between having older kids and younger kids?
Nah, the thing was just having kids. Once you have a kid, it's like no matter what you was doing in your life for most, it's like before that it's about you. Totally, 100%. I gotta get this for me, I gotta do me, I could be out in these streets, I could do whatever. Once you have kids, it's like, yo, the maturity level of what you gotta do and your eyes opening up, like, I have to be there for them. And I think it was better for me because I didn't have a father there and I was like, I don't want my kids to go through what I went through knowing I didn't have one. My brother, he knew his father and all the rest of that. And I used to see him come and pick my brother up and I never was mad at his father because I'm not his kid. But I was like, it was a shock and it was a hurt that I had to go through, but it made me stronger. You feel me, in my eyes.
How did that make you stronger? I have an idea, but I wanted to hear it in your words. How did that make you stronger?
To knowing that I'm on my own and my mom's is here, but I can't blame whoever's not here to be in a slump.
Yeah.
Or to go out like, well, I ain't got a father, so that's why I ain't nothing. That's why I ain't doing nothing. That's why I'm mad at the world. That's why, nope. It's like, I gotta make it so by the time I have kids, I'm on board, I'm on deck, and they not gonna go through this hurt, and they gonna be raised up where they don't have to go through it and be like, well, I was strong enough to make it past it. It's like, there's really no excuses for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. For your kids, I know as parents we like to teach our kids a lot of stuff, but I'm curious, what have your kids taught you?
Oh, they taught me that, Daddy, you doing it and you training us for life. A lot of times you get kids and they your little bundle and everything else, and you want to just spoil them with the world. But just having them there, being hard on them when we needed to be, training them through what's going on. Like, no question is a dumb question. If it's coming from a kid, even if they too young, you're like, where you talk? You got to explain it to a level where they hear it from you and know they could come to you besides going to the streets or anywhere else for some info, knowing they could talk to you without getting in trouble,
That's important.
being scared. That's important. Now, it's like, especially be able to come to you instead of the internet or social media or You know what I mean? You want them always to be like, oh, you know what? Let me ask my dad. You gonna ask your dad? Don't ask your dad. You might get in trouble. I'm like, nah, I can ask my dad anything.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
That's power.
Yeah.
And strength.
Because when you start searching outside of it, I know for me personally,
We had to search outside.
and that's how I got in trouble.
That's how we got in trouble.
Exactly.
Facts.
Now, speaking of trouble, when your kids do something that make you mad, you know they shouldn't be doing it, but you see it and you can be like, that's actually me. That's me. That's 100% me. How do you handle those moments where, you know, your kids are rebelling, doing some stuff, but you know they actually got that little thing from you?
Now, my wife always said, like, you can't reward bad behavior. If you let them get an inch, they're gonna take a mile.
100%.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, where we came from the era, our parents used to whip our ass.
All day.
And it was legal.
Yeah.
You understand? But always let them know, you were the child, we like this, but if you mess around, what you love the best can be taken away from you. Just like we get older, they'll take our license from us. They always say it's a privilege to have a license. It is, because when you don't have one, you like,
Can't go nowhere.
and I can't do that again. I'm not losing this no more. So it's just training them.
What I do with my small kids, I just move them in the other room. I don't say nothing. I just walk up to them, I move them, I put them in the other room. They lose it. That's worse than any spanking. Just picking them up and removing them from the situation, they just lose it. They never do it again. They come back, they be straight and narrow. They be like, I'm not doing that.
And you ever give them wall dizziness?
No, I don't put them against the wall. I sit them on the bed in the room.
That wall dizziness, yo, till them legs start buckling.
My
Put
kid-
them in
my
that
kid's
corner,
still young. They
let
5
that
and
head
2.
start bobbling for a while. That's torture. Yo, they can't take that. That's like solitary confinement.
Yeah,
Look,
that is
you
bad.
get your little ass in that corner. Huh? Till they tired and hungry and crying. Yeah.
Marriage and kids, you have to, when you enter into those commitments, you kind of got to heal yourself. What'd you do to heal you and get you to a point where you could actually exist in those spaces of being parenting and being a dad?
Basically, working. Stay on your grind, do what you got to do. Make sure you always drop the jewels to them, get it to them, but always take them and let them see, like I said, especially now with the internet and just the phone, like take them outside. Let them see stuff they never even expect. It could be a picnic, it could be fishing, it could be a zoo, it could be like what they don't do on the normal, and you be surprised, like everything else is here. They got to see the outside world, because once they get older, they got to go out there and work. They got to go out there and be able to mingle with the people and to be able to engage. And if they don't have that and be like, yo, I like outside. I like, boom, I don't like them streets. You feel me? It's a difference, but I like being a part of the world. A lot of people, and because I do nonprofits and a lot of stuff, and a lot of the ghettos that we go into, and it was even like that before we came out as a group, never really left your city.
Yeah.
Or the bordering cities ever in your life. Never even knew it was a world. A lot of people think the hood is everything because they never been nowhere else. So just having them travel, my moms used to have us in the summertime go down Cumberland, Virginia with my grandmother, like just to take an 8-hour ride down and see like, yo, it's country as hell down here, but I love
Crazy
home.
how your
I'd
perspective
rather, you have a whole different look on life. And then you be like, yo, you know what? I like it better than the city here. This is boom. And then you treat them, teach them investments. Yo, this here, see that old building? You get money, you can invest, you can boom, you can buy land, you can do Monopoly. You play the game Monopoly, but you don't never school them on, do you know the science behind Monopoly?
Exactly.
You building and buying.
Yeah.
Investing.
I say it to a lot of people, like, you gotta remember that the person you talking to, they never left the block, or
Ever.
haven't left the block in months.
And you never going, if they get to an age where they never left, it's like they never want to leave.
Never want to leave. They
So
in
you
that
never want
mentality.
your kids to be like, I'm good here, Dad. You
100%.
good here?
Speaking of kids, we're running up on the holiday season. What are you getting your kids for the holidays? Do you have an idea what you're getting them?
Yeah, I'm gonna get them some investment books, guys. I'm sick of these goddamn kids. No, all my kids is grown up.
Yeah.
So it's beautiful, you know, a little money here and everything, especially if you got good kids. It's like, yo, put this to your bills, da-da-da-da-da, or what they want, clothes, fits. Y'all are masters, y'all know. They go take them shopping a little bit.
They steal your clothes?
Oh yeah, my son, he's a freshman. My youngest son is a freshman in college, so his shoe size, all that. He don't want me to take his shit. He like, Dad, you can't wear mine. I'm like,
Do they have an idea of who you are and what you've done in the history and the legend?
Yeah. But to them, I'm dad.
Yeah.
It ain't like, you know what I mean? They was little, since they was little and going out, they see people coming up, ask for autographs. Now it's like pictures and all that. So they've been used to it. So they like, Dad, you just dad.
Yeah, it's just that.
I love that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you understand the levity of your history and what you mean, especially to somebody like me from Jersey? You understand like what you mean to people?
Yeah, you have to like, anybody could tell you I'm not like on no superstar stuff or anything like that, but I am on a representation of Jersey. You're not just gonna see me out on the news or TMZ embarrassing my land, you know what I mean? Embarrassing my fam, embarrassing anybody that love and support me. I'm gonna be out there promoting something new. You know, back in the wild days, everybody was wild. I look at it and they be like, what do you think about these rappers now? They getting in trouble? I'm like, they young. Just hopefully they don't get in trouble where it just takes 20 years out of their life or takes their life.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's a learning experience. We all was young and dumb. It's just about a point of maturing and knowing I don't want to go down that route, and I'm not going to hustle backwards. I'm not going to get in the game, be successful, and then throw it all away.
Yeah.
That's the main jewel I'll drop.
We live in a crazy time right now.
Crazy.
And one of your good friends, God rest the dead, Tupac, if he was alive today, seeing all the craziness that's going on right now, Snap getting cut, all the stuff going on, what do you think he would do? What do you think he would say?
I think by now, honestly, if Pac was still here with his background, everything, he would have had a bid for the White House.
Think he would have been president.
And I think he would have won. After Obama came in and did it, I think the mature Pac passed all the, because you gotta realize when Pac passed, he was 26.
Yeah.
That's a baby.
Child.
He's still, and back then we was doing childish shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Beefing and all. He would have got so much past that, and he would have been a CEO. He would have been all behind the scenes, doing his own movies, doing all that. But him being a baby Panther, rest in peace, Mama Feeney, Asada, all our fallen soldiers with the Panthers and stuff. He seen the Panthers from that revolutionary, but that doing for our own people. He had that in him.
Yeah.
So I think he would have definitely been in politics somewhere.
Yeah. I can see that now. Pac being president. President Pac.
President Pac.
At a press conference.
First hip hop president.
Yeah.
We got Do It All, the first hip hop councilman in Newark, New Jersey.
He a counselor?
A councilman.
I did not know
of the
that.
West Ward North.
That's what's up.
Do It All, the first hip hop politician out there.
Yeah.
Shout out to my brother Duke. Yeah. Lords of the Underground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dope.
So yeah, Pac would have been in there.
Do It All and Mr. Funky Man.
Mr. Funky Man.
Awesome. I don't want to keep you too long, but thank you very much for the time.
Nah,
Chat with
man.
us.
Appreciate
Program
you.
6. Thank y'all for letting me sit in here. Appreciate you.
Chat.
Enjoy the.
You already know.
Awesome.